Phones are off.
Okay, good morning, millionaires. Good morning, millionaires. I hope you're feeling incredible this beautiful Monday morning. My name is Haziq Ali, and I'm a self esteem development fanatic, starting with my own. I'm a revenue acceleration expert. Again, starting with my own. Our own companies hit the Inc. 5000 list of fastest growing companies in America about 3 years in a row. So we're living that and loving that. And all we're here to do every single morning is help you go further, faster, with less effort as it relates to your business. Your business is worth way more than you think. And we're here to help you do something about it. I hope that feels good to you. I've been an entrepreneur my entire life. And one thing that I've discovered is that there's no one little thing that's going to help you reach your potential. There's no one little thing that's going to be the difference maker. It is a formula, it is a recipe. So we got a recipe for you every single morning. Good Morning Millionaire will sometimes be doing mindset. That's what we do every Monday. Every Tuesday, we do sales tips. Every Wednesday is all about marketing. Every Thursday is all about leadership. And then Fridays are free coaching Friday. So I hope that feels good to you. Right now, though, it's time for you to rep your city. Let them know what kind of business you have, how exactly you help people. This is like free promotion for you. So let's get it. Also, please make sure you give stars and like and comment as you see us begin to get into it. Another thing is that you may want to make sure you join the newsletter every single Monday at 3:30 p.m. The world's best newsletter for entrepreneurs comes at you live and direct. If you haven't done that yet, then make sure you go to Entrepreneurishment, which is our website. Entrepreneurishment, which is the name of our newsletter. All you have to do is go to millionaireminded.com, or you can go to wearemillionaireminded.com. And just like that, you'll get the world's best newsletter for entrepreneurs. It's always split into 3 different sections. We always got the mindset part, the skill set part, and the heart set portion. And I believe that it will be a blessing to your life if you let it. How's everybody feeling this morning? Yeah, my man Daryl made it in. Good morning, King. My man Mark Arnold is in the house. What's up? What's up, YouTube gang checking in? My man Damon Ivory. Hope you're feeling better, brother. I know you was telling me about some of the health struggles and whatnot. I hope you're feeling 100%, 1,000%. You are blessed to be a blessing, my brother. What's up, Coach Ashley? Okay, then. LaShondra Butler made it in this morning. I love that, Queen. I'm glad you're here. Willette, what's up, Willette? Let's go. Samaya made it in this morning. Okay. Let's get it. This weekend's Kaizen Academy, y'all, is all about being a better trainer, being a better public speaker. You're going to learn some things about how to put together your own program. You're going to learn some of these hacks and secrets that allow you to do what you're there to do, that allow you to address the audience without being too worried about what they think. There's going to be a lot to it, but a lot of it has to do with confidence. Is that a fair point, Sharice? A lot of it has to do with confidence. So if you've never participated in a Kaizen Academy course, this weekend is going to be a real good time for you. I think you're going to really enjoy this. You know what I'm saying, Kay? All right, y'all. So scale of 1 to 10. Let me hear it from you. I want to see it in the comments right now. Scale of 1 to 10, scale of 1 to 10. Where do you think you are with your confidence? 1 is, man, I don't deserve it. You know, I don't even like looking people in the eye. And then 10 is like, listen, I'm that kid. You know what I mean? I'm that boy. I'm that girl. You know what I mean? Where are you scale of 1 to 10 with your confidence? I just want to take a quick survey. Yeah, let them know, Damon. Let them know. Hit your share button, everybody. Naire gave herself a 1 when it comes to talking to new people. Kay gave herself an 8. Where are you with your confidence when it comes to here's a stranger, they're ringing up your groceries, or here's a stranger, you just paid them for your gas. I tried to bring up 2 scenarios I know everybody's experienced. And here you got this business you know that can help them. How confident are you talking to them? I tried to bring up a specific scenario because I want you to understand confidence is situational. Can somebody give me that in the comments and give me a share? Put that in a headline if you're watching on Facebook or if you're watching on Twitter or LinkedIn, and then share this. Confidence is situational. Confidence is situational. If you're a parent, you notice you feel no intimidation talking to your child about how he better eat his vegetables or how she better go to sleep right now or it's going down, right? You feel super confident with that. But when it comes time to walk in there and ask your boss for a raise, But when it comes time to go to that customer and ask them for the sale, suddenly our confidence starts switching up a little bit. Somebody give it to me. Confidence is situational. Confidence is situational. Confidence is situational. Is that a fair point? Is that a fair point, y'all? And there's a whole bunch of factors and circumstances that kind of affect your success and failure. But I got to tell you something. Self-confidence is one of the biggest. I grew up pretty introverted. You know, my name is Haziq Ali. You can imagine I've probably been an outcast most of my life, right? I always had difficulty with confidence. I prefer being in my comfort zone. I prefer not dealing with people. I prefer not dealing with new circumstances and stuff like that. But what I learned as I began to mature as an entrepreneur, as I began to mature as a servant leader, is that a lack of self-confidence is going to affect your success potential. It's going to be more difficult to achieve your goals. It's going to be a lot more difficult to live the life you really want if you don't have self-confidence. It's a must-have skill. So what I began doing is researching and implementing self-confidence practices. I got into it so much that at first I was going to call the Kaizen Academy Self-Confidence University. You know, what I understand is that self-confidence is a skill. It's not something that people are necessarily born with, but you can develop it through practice. You can develop it through persistence. So I got 5 really underrated ways. You're going to hear these and you're going to be like, is that effective? Yes, it's that effective. This is going to blow your mind on some level. So let's get into it. Here's the first one, y'all. Here's number 1. Dress better. Dress better. Dress better is going to 10x your confidence. Dress better. The worse you feel, the better you need to dress, right? Your external appearance matters. You've heard them say things like dress for success, or you've heard them say things like don't dress for the position you have, dress for the position you want, right? Somebody say dress better. If you're not dressed well, it always impacts the way people perceive you. Is that a fact? People first observe how you look when they meet you, right? It doesn't matter if you have a good personality. People are going to judge you by your appearance first. They always say, don't judge a book by its cover, but that's where the title is. That's where the author is. A lot of times you flip that bad boy over, you see a little description of what's going to go in there, right? And I'm not saying dressing well means you're wearing a bunch of designer clothing. I'm not saying it means you're wearing a bunch of expensive clothing for that matter. I'm saying basic, minimal outfits that make you look good is going to boost your confidence. You know, you can go on the internet. You can look for fashion advice. You can ask one of your buddies to help you out who you feel like they dress really well. But when I say dress well, I'm not even just talking about the clothes. I'm talking about the way you dress up for the world, right? I'm talking about making sure you smell good. I'm talking about making sure you're caring for your grooming. I'm talking about making sure you practice skincare. I'm talking about a regular exercise routine. Millionaires, I'm saying look well, dress well, smell good, work out every now and then. You hear me? Work out every now and then. I remember, I was much lazier when I was a little kid. I was pencil thin. I didn't really care about skincare. I didn't really care about dressing well. But now I recognize their importance. And let me tell you something. Even with the workout piece, when you work out and you begin to see your appearance develop, you're going to notice a significant change in your confidence. I don't know who I'm talking to out there, but some of you are not doing as well as you could in your business because you don't feel as good about yourself as you could feel. Maybe you step up the way that you take care of your appearance, the way you take care of your perception in other people's eyes. Am I making sense? Here's the second one I got for you. I kind of went into it with dressing better. Practice self-care. Practice self-care is number 2, y'all. Exactly, Samaya. Exactly. Practice self-care. The best investment you can make is in yourself. I'm talking about taking care of your mental well-being. I'm talking about taking care of your physical well-being. That should be your number 1 priority. Health is a crucial aspect of life. They say the man with his health has 1,000 dreams. The man without his health only has one, and that's to be healthy. Check this out. Exercise regular, get enough sleep, engage in activities that bring you joy, journal, meditate. Maybe you do a little yoga on the side. We just now talked about doing a skincare routine. Check this out. a gratitude practice? This all falls underneath self-care. How many of you have a gratitude practice? Say me in the comments. How many of you have a gratitude practice? How many of you have a gratitude practice where you have a regular, systematic way that you go about loving on yourself? You have a regular, systematic way that you go about counting your blessings, not just your burdens. Who has a gratitude practice? Who has a gratitude practice? I love that, Darnisha. I love that. Yeah, Daryl. Good, good. My man EQ even has a gratitude practice. I love that, Kay. Yeah, well, hey, listen, spread the wealth. Let some other people know how you do your gratitude practice, because when you feel good on the inside, it reflects on the outside, and then that's going to boost your self-confidence. This thing can be learned, practiced, and mastered just like any other skill. And once you master self-confidence, everything is going to change for the better. Here's the third hack I got for you. Celebrate your achievements, even if they're small. Celebrate your achievements, even if they're small. Celebrate your achievements. You feel me, Jeff? Oh, I love that. Dr. Marilyn has a daily gratitude journal. I love that. I love that. Check this out. Celebrate your achievements, even if they're small. Even if they're small. Most of us believe that only big achievements deserve celebration. But the more you prioritize smaller achievements, the more confident you're going to become. For example, you don't have to win awards to believe you're confident, right? I'm talking about a simple compliment from somebody can change your whole day. Anybody ever experienced that? Say me. Say me. Have you ever experienced something where somebody gives you a real small compliment, a real simple compliment? It could be about the shirt you have on. It could be about the cologne or the perfume you wear, right? They give you a real simple compliment, and all of a sudden, that becomes your favorite shirt. All of a sudden, that becomes your favorite cologne, right? Somebody know what I'm talking about? This will boost your self-image. Celebrating your achievements makes you believe you're worthy. It starts to minimize self-doubt. It starts to grow your inner strengths, so you want to achieve even more. Am I making sense, y'all? Here's number 3. Celebrate your achievements, even if they're small. Celebrate your achievements, even if they're small. Let's go. Celebrate your achievements, even if they're small. And that's exactly right, Darnisha. There's so many times that you can make somebody's day with a genuine compliment, and it ends up making you feel better. That's exactly right. I'm glad to hear that, Shawanda. I'm glad to hear that. So I hope that one helped. Here's another one I got for you for boosting your confidence. You ready? Set realistic goals. Set realistic goals. What do I mean by that? I mean, you're going to get a boost of confidence when you do what you set out to do. You're going to get a boost of confidence once you notice that you're getting much better at doing the stuff that you said. So this gives you clarity about what you want. It motivates you to take action and achieve the things you desire. But you got to set goals to become who you want to be. Here's a formula for setting goals. I want you to try this because it's all about being specific. You can't be prolific unless you're specific, right? So don't just say you want to lose weight. Say you want to do blank in blank amount of time by doing blank activity. Somebody want to type that formula out for me? I'm going to achieve blank goal in blank amount of time by doing blank activity. So don't just say you want to lose weight. Say you want to lose 20 pounds in 6 weeks by working out for 30 minutes daily and eating, 1,000 calories a day instead of 2,500, whatever it is, right? I want to achieve blank in blank time by doing blank. That's how you set goals so that you win. Don't just say you want to make an extra $1,000 this month. Say, I want to make $1,000 in the next 30 days by making 10 phone calls a day. You got me? Being specific is the key to goal setting, and it will boost your confidence because goals are essential to your personal life. Goals are essential to your professional life. You want to set daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals, yearly goals. You want to set 5-year goals. Write them down, plan the steps to achieve each one, but you want to make sure they're realistic because if you don't achieve them, that can lower your self-confidence. That's the flip side of the coin. You want to make sure you're setting goals where you can hit them bad boys. You want them to be the smaller, more achievable parts of the way bigger goal. And then as you accomplish the smaller goals, all of a sudden you feel much better about yourself. Yeah, that's a popular one, Sharice. We talk about setting SMART goals, which is specific, which is measurable, attainable, which is the one we just now talked about, realistic and timely. So make sure that you set SMART goals. That's exactly the formula, Samaya. That's exactly the formula, Jasmine. I want to achieve blank goal in blank time by doing blank specific thing. Okay. All right. And here's the fifth one. You knew this one was coming, baby. Here's the fifth one. Do your affirmations. Do your affirmations. Affirm you're confident. You know, we have this coloring book. It's called Color Me Millionaire. You can get it from millionaireminded.com, right? And do you know that, like, never make excuses. Your friends don't need them and your haters don't believe them. You know, every single page has like different quotes on it so that you can take notes from the morning calls and stuff. Then on top of that, it has all of these images of your dream life. Like maybe you want a Rolls Royce with a tiger sitting on top of it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But the point I'm bringing this up to you to do, the reason I'm mentioning this is that this is also a page for you to rewrite your affirmations. When it says things like, I am so happy and grateful, you can rewrite that over and over again. This becomes a workbook for your self-confidence. You get what I'm saying? This becomes a workbook for your child's self-confidence. It might be worth you exploring a little bit more. It's called Color Me Millionaire. I found affirmations to be ridiculous when I first heard about them. Like, how can I become more confident by repeatedly saying, I am confident? But what you have to understand is that your core belief is what the rest of you is formed on. Your core belief. Like there's this big book about entrepreneurship that says, let the weak say, I am strong. It's not telling you to lie. It's telling you you are lying when you don't acknowledge the divinity you have inside. We were created in God's image. So what you have to do is embrace that. I am that I am. You get what I'm saying to you? And at the end of the day, let the weak say I am strong is also saying let the ones that are broke say I am rich, right? Let the ones that feel a little bit nervous say I am confident. You know, let those that feel like they're going through a storm say this too shall pass. It is already done. I am grateful for the lessons that I'm pulling out of this storm. Somebody give it to me in the comments. Every storm is a school. Every storm is a school. We find ourselves attending Adversity University. And what we got to do is embrace it because you have no idea where you could be 5 years from now. You have no idea where you could be 12 months from now. If you would just take the lessons from what you're going through. You know, one thing about God, you're going to keep on testing. And either you're going to get the blessing or you're going to get the lesson. You know, me, hopefully, I'm headed towards getting more of the blessings and not having to relearn the same stuff over and over again. But time will tell, baby. Here's what I know. Desperate times call for desperate measures. So when I was sleeping in my car, I gave it a shot. I went to this one particular personal development seminar. They were just talking about they had us doing affirmations the whole weekend. I said, I don't know about them, but I'm never going to stop. I said, I don't know about them, but I'm never going to stop. So when you hear me every morning, like, I am so happy and grateful that I am now a millionaire. Woo! I probably sound crazy to some of y'all, right? But I have watched words become flesh. The same way the core of an apple starts to build all of this outside of the core. And then before you know it, that apple, right? I'm telling you, you will sense a change in yourself. You'll feel more powerful when you close your eyes and affirm a few positive sentences every day. I'm going to tell you something right now. You may want to start calling in on these calls. I'm putting the affirmation number right there on the screen. You know, you got to do it with emotion. You got to do it with self-belief. Like if you say, I am rich, it's not going to magically manifest $1 million. But what you've got to do on top of that is feel the feeling of having a lot of money. What you got to do on top of it is believe you can have this experience. Somewhere inside you, you've got to look at everybody that has it and say, they're just men like me. They're just women like me. Confidence is all about your inner feelings. It's about how you perceive yourself internally. This is all about your self-belief and what a crucial aspect it is of you being blessed to be a blessing. Millionaires, if deep down you believe, if deep down you have faith, you're going to be able to do all things. You're going to be able to do all things. I hope I'm making sense to you. So to reaffirm those and recap, what we said is these 5 underrated hacks are dressing well. Make sure you're practicing self-care. Make sure that you are celebrating even small achievements. Sometimes I compare it to being a football player, in the NFL, where a lot of times, man, they'll score 3 yards, right? And they'll rip that helmet off and just celebrate like, right? 3 yards out of 100, and they're celebrating. That's because they're peak performance specialists. Celebrate even your small wins. Number 4 was set realistic goals. I put up 5 fingers for number 4. Set realistic goals. We talked about a formula you can use to do that. And then number 5 is affirmations. So let's get to our affirmations right now. Repeat after me. Say it like you mean it. Hopefully you've called in already. I will see you this weekend on the Kaizen Academy. This confidence is going to serve you well as a trainer. This weekend's class is called Train the Trainer. I can't wait to see you all there. It's only $19 until Wednesday. Y'all know how we do it. Inbox me if you need the link. $19, Hazik. Yeah, it's only $19 as long as you register before Wednesday. So make sure you inbox me if you want the link. I love you all. Let's do our affirmations right now.